All right, and here's one coming in from. I'm gonna pronounce it Joao. Hey there,
Good enough
Don
for me.
Woolley and Pat Panza. Panza means big,
So,
round belly like an orb. Not really a question, just more of something I find amusing. The book Don Quixote is a Spanish book
yeah.
from 1605 and 1615 and is one of the pioneers of metafiction. You see, the book was published in two parts. On the first, we get the story of a dude who reads so much chivalry books that he kind of goes insane. The
Yep.
equivalent of reading too many light novels and getting chunibyo.
He's the first isekai protagonist.
He's the first chuni. He's
Yeah.
definitely the first chuni.
Yeah.
His adventures are a critique of those types of narratives, and they serve to show how much rich people can get away with. The interesting second part is in 1615, the writer Cervantes didn't plan to write the second part, but at the
hmm
time, trademarks and intellectual property were a lot fuzzier in the sense that there was none. So there was a lot of fan fiction published as regular books. And seeing as Don Quixote was insanely popular, people wanted more adventures of this crazy would-be knight. There was also a lot of Don Quixote fanfics. One of these books, written by someone calling themselves Alonso Fernandez de Avellaneda, became very popular. So popular that Cervantes decided to write the second part. In this, Don Quixote and Sancho Panza discuss the existence of books telling their tales of how they're all bullshit, except for the original one. And they go on to find a major character of one of the Avellaneda books, the most popular fake book, to sign a vow to the writer that the book was scum. They then decided to not go to any of the places in that story. This was this was in the 16th century. So it's sad that the only pop culture claim of Don Quixote is the windmill fight and not the metafiction level and other crazy stuff the book pioneered.
I have a weirdly similar story that I just discovered yesterday. You're familiar with the book Dr. Acula?
Um as in
I just like to say it funny. I mean Dracula by Bram Stoker.
okay, cuz I'm like, are you talking about JD's
No,
movie
I
script
just
from
I just
Scrubs?
I just like to say the phrase Dr. Acula. I think it's very funny.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, Scrubs literally has a Dr. Acula bit.
oh great. So now I can't say that joke anymore because then I'll be
No.
cringe like Scrubs. Moving on. So you're familiar with Dracula by the Bram Stoker. It's one of the most famous things ever. It's in the public domain. So, in 1906, it's getting translated all over the world and was also translated into Icelandic, right?
Mm.
Which is a relatively obscure language only spoken by the people of Iceland and is apparently extremely difficult to read. It was only in 2014 that it was discovered that the Icelandic translation of Dracula, used and read in that country for over 100 years, is not a translation of Dracula. It is the Icelandic publisher's Dracula fan fiction that he wrote instead and passed it off as the original. And apparently, it fucking rules.
And no one found out.
Well, no, because
Why would they?
why would you? It's not a common language.
Wow. Damn. And wait, it
So back-
rules? It's
Yeah,
good?
apparently it's really good. So apparently in the 80s, they discovered that the foreword by Bram Stoker was incorrect. Right?
Mm.
But it was only in 2014 that they discovered that the reason why it's incorrect is the whole thing's a completely new story.
Wow. Damn, dude.
And that
the
person
balls.
is assuredly dead and gone.
The balls. Oh my god.
They got to have a hustle that lasted their entire life and never got caught. They went to the grave going, I can't believe my nation doesn't know that they love my Dracula.
I live on an island nation. We have a very small population, and it is my job to translate Sonic the Hedgehog stories into this language.
Yeah.
Here is mine. This is now the default origin. And Prego Shino Kai, the hedgehog, is now a canonical Sonic figure. Because I said so, just in this one country. Holy shit, dude. Well, here's the thing.
Great.
If it's a good take, then like
retranslate it into English.
Retranslate that shit back to English. Let's read it. How is it good? Let's find out.
Yeah, apparently it's good. Apparently it's more action oriented.
I want to know.
Suspenseful.
That sounds honestly like a good excuse for an Ed Wood style movie about the making of that, you know? A nice little like self-aware ridiculous tale of like a dude who loves Dracula and gets the gig translating it, and he's like, I could do so much better. They'd never know, and then just fucking commits to it. You know? Like that would be a fun little.
You can buy it on Amazon right now.
Hell yeah.
It's called Powers of Darkness, the lost version of Dracula.
Hell yeah. A world where 50 Shades of Grey came first.
The gentleman associated with this is one of Vladimir Asmundsson.
Took it to the grave.
Which I
God
have
bless.
to say, I don't know if I've ever talked about this in the past, but I discovered a couple months ago. Are you familiar with the Icelandic naming convention for last names?
Probably not.
It is the absolute nightmare. You know how you ever notice that like Viking dudes, it's always such and such son?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally their father's first name and the word son. So you don't share your last name with a single member of your family other than your siblings.
Okay.
Which means that fucking family, like, now all that weird incest app, make sure you're not related shit, makes way more sense. Because family names don't exist.
This kind of rings a bell, but I don't. Anyway, I fucking dude. Like, it's one of, I went there and I didn't fucking catch that. So, yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. I like.
Ow, I bit myself.
I like the bit that you take to your grave.
Yeah. Go get like on your deathbed laughing that no one found out.
The bit is just for me.
Yeah. Like, whoever killed Jimmy Hoffa and buried where Jimmy Hoffa's at, right? That's a long time ago. They're probably a dead old man, right? And they're on their deathbed going, they'll never find Jimmy under that stadium. Never, ever. He.
I was thinking of D.B. Cooper, you know?
Never got caught, not even close.
Just fucking dove out of that plane, landed in the fucking forest, peaced out.
You know who else never fucking got caught? That fucking Max Headroom dude.
Oh, the guy who hacked the
guy who pirated a bunch of radio stations.
Yes, absolutely, the original. Yeah, man.
Fucking got away with it, no problem.
Took the bit to the grave. Well, probably still alive, but at some point we're going to start hearing the answers to some of these in a couple decades. Yeah. Anyways, folks, that'll do it.
I'm going to go take a nap.
Yeah, you boost down.
Hey, let me tell you, I've discovered something really horrible about having shaved my face. The dog is now obsessed with licking my face.
Oh.
And he's
I thought you were
gross.
going to say, now you have to see your face.
So, I don't think my face is bad looking by any chance, but I am routinely, genuinely disoriented by hitting a mirror or seeing the camera. I don't recognize that person. I just don't. I don't understand who that is. I feel a sense of disassociation. It's very strong. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been constantly touching my knot beard.
Damn, I was going for the roast, and you hit me with a hit of the reel.
I don't.
All right.
It's weird. Who is this man?
Yeah, it'll take a week or two, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, that. So
no, it'll take a week or two, and then I'll be back.
Well, yes. So that's like, so me, like both Reggie and I also like shaved down just unprompted at New Year, just like same kind of, and then just yeah, and then you feels less fucking weird, but anyway, this man is Greg. That's who this man is.
Oh no, I am Greg now.